We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Mounties and the Cobras. Jeremy Kilpatrick, the Mississippi native, will be on the mound in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
So striding in, Giancarlo Florval. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch of the at-bat. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball one. Guys, we take a look at the home nine as they take the field tonight. Got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a nice one. First game of a homestand. You played well on the road. You got a chance to grab a shower and sleep in your own bed last night. I bet you this team comes out on the attack today.
Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Mark DeRosa, what do they have to do to get the season off to a good start on the road?
Well, Matty, this team can do one thing very well. This lineup leads the league in home runs, and that's why people pay the price of admission. They want to see the long ball. Everybody loves home runs, and it's exactly what this lineup gives you. They get count leverage 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Don't look for that base hit the other way. They are trying to turn and burn.
Liner towards second, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2. Standing in, Heath Clark. He enters this one second in the American League in round trippers.
You know, Matty, when I think of this guy, I think of damage. Near the league leaders in RBIs as well, D-Row.
That's the stat that I think gets overlooked so much in today's game. I remember back to Chipper Jones. He used to say, how many biscuits can you put in a basket? Runs and ribbies. And he certainly has a knack for being able to drive in that big run.
2 out, nobody on. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Hit softly down the line at first, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Right fielder looking up, still ranging back, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Solo shot to right center, number 33 on the year, and that will break the seal early here. It's quickly 1-0.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly, just like that, they take the lead.
So digging in now, Hack Stevenson. He's, of course, a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the American League in that category.
You know, D-Row, we're into the summer right now. This guy's power's been off the charts. Looks like he's going to be able to do this all season long.
I think he is, Dan, and the ball's going to start flying now. Weather's starting to warm up in certain parts of the country. We're getting into the middle, late part of summer. You're going to see some epic home runs down the stretch.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. Bottom of the first coming up. Canada leads this one 1-0. Ricky Pruitt gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, if you're looking for Achilles heel from this pitcher, this jumps right out at you. Right-handed batters are hitting over 300 on the season against this guy. That's something he's going to have to improve on if he expects to pitch well in this one.
At the plate, Mark Lacey. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play. First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look up and down this lineup. One thing jumps out, a lot of guys with some quality batting averages. They find themselves in the top third of the league in batting average, and that usually bodes well. As the season gets long, if you can keep your approach, usually leads to winning games.
Yeah, you should take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they got beat up on the homestand. Losing record in front of the home crowd, never good. But I always used to say, sometimes it's good to get on the road. Remove yourself, get out to a restaurant, see a different city, shower it off, and try and fight in front of some hostile fans.
Now a curveball stays inside. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And he got him. Digging in, Sean McKee. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average. Here comes the first pitch.
Oh, that's good.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pops this one up. Zimmerman in foul ground, and this will land foul. 1-1. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Canada is out in front here, 1-0. At the plate, Charlie Graham. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
The first baseman, Charlie.
And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Graham is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
And a good curveball gets him swinging for route number 1. At the plate, Casey Kane. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Ready on 1 and 2. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it. Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Hard on the ground toward short, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. Slade isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. He will score, and they now lead by 2.
And these guys are showing some consistency in the early going here. Got a run in the first inning, and this double ensures that they'll at least get a run here in the second.
Into the box now, Ricky Pruitt, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And a high strike there. It's 1-1.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking something. He didn't swing it that way.
2 balls and a strike now. 3-1.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. We'll go to the bottom of the second. The Mounties are out in front here, 2-0. Stepping up to the plate, Paul Taylor. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Hard hit ball to short. He's got it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
At the plate, Jonathan Atkins. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Windup and the 1-0 pitch. A little indecisive with that swing as he waves through it. In his career, Atkins hits a little over the 270 mark. To short. Reined in. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Buford.
Striding in, Buford Slugger. He really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Here comes the first pitch. 2 out, nobody on. Up top, it's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded to short, right to him. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Giancarlo Florival. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming, here it is. Swung out and missed that time. It's 0-1. Now here it comes. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, one away.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Standing in now, Antonio Martinez. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Martinez stands just 5'7" in the right side of that batter's box. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Fouled off. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
The left fielder, number 9.
Striding in once again, Keith Clark. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. Now here's the pitch. Hit to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, Michael Wright, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
Batting eight, the catcher, Kevin Landry.
Now at the plate, Kevin Landry, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Well located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Florival ranging into the outfield. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Jeremy Kilpatrick.
Now at the plate, Jeremy Kilpatrick. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Count 1-0.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
2 out, nobody on. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2. Swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. set for the start of the inning, and standing in the outfielder, Hack Stevenson. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth.
The first baseman, number 12, Charlie Graham.
Ready now, Charlie Graham. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. No balls and a strike to count. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier, making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Now back.
Digging in to try it again, Casey Hain. First offering on its way. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That evens it up 1-1. And the pitch.
Count is 2-1.
Their count now at 2-2. Pitch on the way. And another foul ball. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. Off balance throw. Gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Stepping in, Mark Lacey back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Number 2, second baseman, Greg.
Coming to the plate now, Greg English. First pitch coming, here it is.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Hard on the ground towards short. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
The first baseman, number 19, John McKee.
In now, Sean McKee, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. There's one on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next will be the power hitting catcher, Mac Slade. First pitch of the at-bat. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. Curveball inside corner, drops in for a strike.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Brock Zimmerman stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch either.
In there at the letters, 1-2 now.
Yep, 1-2.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Popped him up. English has a play, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Ricky.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
The ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Liner towards second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Paul Taylor leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss. Try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
And that misses, ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
That's an excellent at-bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Fouled away. Ground ball left side. And that's through into left field for a base hit.
The left fielder, number 33, Buford.
So coming to the plate, Buford slugger, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Down the third baseline. This will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Struck him out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Taylor at second. Atkins at first. 1 gone. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
The 1-2. Hit out towards second. He's got it. 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and set to go is the second baseman, Giancarlo Florival.
Giancarlo Florival.
First offering on its way. windup and the 0-1. Line drive base hit into the left center field gap. Around first, he's digging for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
At the plate now, Antonio Martinez. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. In there, 1-1.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch or he's going to start getting hurt.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. No one out with a runner at second. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Slugger is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
The left fielder, number 9.
Keith Clark will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Set and the pitch. Hard hit toward the hole. And that's through into left, a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Stepping in now, Hack Stevenson, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. That's inside. 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Number 31 for him on the season as they extend the lead to 5-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now a big looping curveball in there for strike 2. Into the corner and slicing foul. 3 runs already home here. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Into the box now, Casey Kane, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Wow, that pitch wasn't even close. He almost chased it. If I'm the pitcher, I'm going to expand the zone even more on the next one.
3-0 to him now. Here it comes.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
2 out, nobody on. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. comes the manager out of the first base dugout heading for the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. 5 2/3 innings of work on his final ledger as he was not particularly sharp from the get-go here. Tim McKee takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. From the stretch. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Brock Zimmerman is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Bounce to first. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at 3rd, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away. So here now is the pitcher, Ricky Pruitt. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt. Down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
You put yourself in this situation, you got to get yourself out of it. You got the pitcher at the plate, 2-0 count. You got to take your chances and throw something middle of the plate.
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Good battle. Count remains full. Has to challenge him now. Here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score. Robinson gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. First pitch coming. Here it is. 4 runs here in this half inning. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Left fielder looking up. Gone! It's a grand slam. So 1 swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. 19th home run for him on the season as they just continue to pour it on here.
And it's almost unfair. He inherited this mess from the previous pitcher, but he definitely didn't help the situation. They hoped he could save the day and put out the fire, but instead he threw some gasoline on it.
The batter, the shortstop, Antonio Martinez.
So now to the plate, Antonio Martinez, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Weak grounder down the line at 3rd, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. 8 runs already in this inning. Another one sent foul. The next 0-2.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Here's the 1-2. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And this is popped up near second base. English is there to make the catch, and mercifully the side is finally retired. Big inning for them, though, as they bat around and score 8 times to open up this lead even further. Digging in, Kevin Landry. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff. But he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Standing in now, Ed Robinson, as he can't catch up on a fastball to letters, and it's strike 1. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. Hit in the air to center field. Stevenson is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The batter, number 7, shortstop.
Ready for another. Buford Christian will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Bouncer to the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Buford Christian will remain in the game in the 9th spot in the order and take over at shortstop. 7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Keith Clark. Jason. And McIntosh will come on defensively now as he takes over at second. Brad Benton is into the game as well, as he's the new first baseman. Rich. Wise will also come in now as he takes over out in center. King Giles is also into the ball game as he'll assume duties in left field. Smokes it foul down the line at first. Robinson is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
High in the air out to center field. Wise is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Hack Stevenson.
The last at-bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. 1-2 now. Pitch on the way. Fouled off. The 1-2.
Ball, that's inside.
I love these grinder at bats right here. Kind of a la Wade Boggs in the early 80s, where he would just foul off strikes that he didn't want to hit and wait for that pitcher.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. Racing back the center fielder, and it's gone as they add still another.
Well, as a team, they've gone yard 4 times, and this guy's accounted for half of them. Memo to all pitchers the rest of the game: if this guy comes to the plate, you might want to pitch around him.
Into the box, Charlie Graham, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Pounded softly down the line toward first. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Now batting, the right fielder.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder giving chase, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap.
Now batting,
At the plate, Mac Slade, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. So striding forward now, Jason McIntosh. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base in the